This video is brought to you by Humble Monthly. Get Destiny 2 and a bunch of other games for just $12. Also get access to the Humble Trove, a slew of great DRM free games available to download with your subscription right now. Check out the link in the description box below. Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. I have yet another pair of free games for you guys. It seems like every day we're getting free games, but you guys always seem to appreciate when I point you guys' attention to them, so here I am again. Now, one of these games is absolutely free, super easy to get. The other one does have a little bit of a caveat to it. You're actually gonna have to visit the Humble store 4 times. You collect a badge every day. It's their little thing they're doing for the spring sale, and then you'll get a free game on May 28th if you do that before 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is when the sale is ending. So first, let's talk about the free game with no strings attached. It is Hacknet Deluxe Edition. This is a game that's been free in the past, but it's a very well-received game, so if you haven't picked it up, I would highly recommend you to do so. The Deluxe Edition typically goes for $14.99, and the game on the surface looks very simplistic, but what it is an immersive terminal-based hacking simulator for PC. Has a very solid reception on the Steam reviews. It's very positive at 93% positive. Metacritic score is an 82. Kotaku said, quote, "It's the closest thing to a real-life hacking sim I've ever seen." Other quotes, "The idea itself owes a lot to the likes of Uplink, but it's the execution that makes Hacknet great, and probably the coolest game I'll play all year, not even kidding." Obviously, looking at the game, it is not a technical juggernaut by any means, so if you're even playing on, say, a laptop, it's a game you can pick up and download no problem. Literally requires Windows XP, 2 GHz CPU, 512 megabytes of RAM, and then OpenGL 3.0, and 500 megabytes of storage space, so yes, while it's not the most expansive game in the world, still a free game, so I would recommend you to check that out. The other game you can get for free has a little bit of a twist to it. So every day, if you go on the Humble store, you will collect a badge every day, and if you collect 4 badges, you will get Fortified for free. Now, alternatively, you can get a badge for every $5 you spend on the Humble store, but that, of course, is not free. So the other option is to go on the Humble store, be logged in. Every day you visit the store, you will get a badge. Now, you have to do this every day because the sale is ending on May 28th, and that's when the spring sale mission will end. So you have to be very consistent with this. And also, if you just collect 1 stamp, you can get 10% off Humble Monthly. 2 stamps will give you a 25% discount coupon on Machiavellian. And then obviously getting 4 stamps will get you Fortified free. Fortified itself is described as an explosive strategy shooter where players will defend the Earth against a menacing Martian invasion in the 1950s. You play as one of 4 pulp-inspired heroes as they fight swarms of terrifying robots with an arsenal of Cold War-era weapons and experimental technology. The game has very few reviews at just 138 reviews on Steam, and it was released all the way back in 2016, so yes, this game has gone super under the radar. $14.99 typical price, not too hard to run, and you can get it for free if you do what I mentioned over at the Humble store. Moving on from that, I do want to quickly talk about Battlefield 5 and what I think about the game. It was announced yesterday. We didn't actually see any gameplay. We'll be getting a full review at E3 of this year. I think that's what the majority of us expected. But what we do know is that Battlefield 5 will not have a premium pass, so no premium DLC, no season pass. Every new piece of content, the maps at least, are going to be free. That was announced on the live stream, and that is just shocking to me when you take a look at the publisher. I mean, it's EA. EA has done every dastardly thing in the book to try to nickel and dime gamers for everything they're worth, but you saw what happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2 and all of the negative press surrounding that game, all of the things going on with microtransactions literally destroyed that game. It was incredible to me how EA could actually destroy Battlefront as a franchise, but they managed to do that. It was shocking to me, and Battlefield 5, why it was so paramount that they didn't pull the same thing as Star Wars Battlefront 2 is because it is releasing in the week between Red Dead Redemption 2 as well as Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And while I know that a lot of you, myself included, aren't super excited about Call of Duty Black Ops 4, the inclusion of a Battle Royale mode in that game has raised the ceiling and the potential of that game and how it does from a revenue sense and a marketing sense to an extreme degree. And Battlefield 5 releasing between those two juggernauts, if they did anything crazy with microtransactions and crazy DLC content, the game would have absolutely been destroyed. Battlefront 2 was released at a quieter time, not so quiet because it was released in November of last year, but you get the idea. BF5 is going against 2 absolute juggernauts, and the fact that it is not going to have a premium pass, the fact that it looks like it's not going to have any loot boxes or anything like that, the only microtransactions are going to be that from a cosmetic sense. I think that is absolutely the right move with this game, and it actually built some goodwill towards EA as well as gamers, because gamers have such a bad relationship with EA that remedying that should be absolutely priority number one right now, so Battlefield 5 does as well as it's possible. Now, I still think with the game being released between Black Ops 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2, that might hurt the game a little bit. I still see Battlefield 5 doing very, very well from a commercial sense. It's just that RDR 2 and maybe Black Ops 4 is gonna be at a different stratosphere, but of course, to a PC audience, Battlefield is far, far superior than Call of Duty. That's more on the console side of things, but I'm sure Battlefield 5 is gonna do perfectly fine from a commercial sense. Some of the aesthetic designs I'm not too big of a fan of, but I won't go into that in this video because I know that's a little bit of a touchy subject. So there you have it. I'll take away the positive. Battlefield 5 not having a premium pass, that is awesome. New maps being free, that is awesome. Looks like loot boxes aren't in the game as well, and the only form of microtransactions are gonna be from a cosmetic sense, and that is totally fine for me. I am totally for cosmetic microtransactions. If people want to invest money to an experience that they enjoy, more power to them. EA is a business. You can make money that way. That is fine to me. I'm not gonna be investing that way, but if other gamers want to do it, then who am I to stop them? At the very least, that won't be damaging the integrity of the game, but that is an argument that can be had as well, because some might think had microtransactions not been included in the game, those customizability options and those cosmetics would just be in the game through regular progression, but that's just another can of worms waiting to be opened. That's gonna conclude this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you check out that free copy of Hacknet that is available on the Humble store right now. And you can also collect 4 stamps for the Spring Sale Encore mission. You'll have to get a stamp every day until May 28th before 10 a.m. Pacific time, and you will get a free copy of Fortified. And on top of that, let me know what you guys think about Battlefield 5. Are you interested in it? Obviously, we don't have the entire details yet, but we will be hearing more at E3. If you have a request for a future video, you can put that in the comment section as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.